Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. Sue here with another great one. Welcome or welcome back. Valuing your time, valuing your precious time. This is one of the most valuable commodities that we have in life. It's our time and who we share it with, what we choose to do with it, most importantly. And people start to respect you more when you start to respect you more. When you start to value your time. No, this is a busy world we live in. 24 hours is not a long time in a day anymore. Like it I find myself now wishing I had 2 more hours for a day. Like in my job field, my schedule is 24 hours around the clock. I'm in hotel surveillance. We watch thousands of people on a daily basis. And so, needless to say, when I get off, I am counting my minutes like this. I'm like, okay, God, this is the first minute. Like, let's see how best I can use this one minute. Time being so important and we not feeling like we have enough of it, you have to protect that at all cost. People, there are a lot of people that I find in life right now do not care about their time. Just the way human beings are wired, mentally speaking. We actually value things that we have less of. We value the things. You ever noticed when your drinking water is about to run out, how thirsty you are? You're like, oh my gosh, the bottle is like this. And you're like, oh my God. Same thing with your energy, your time. Okay? The less of it you give to people, the more respect the people are going to give you. The more they yearn for you, the more they actually appreciate you being there. The more you pile your time on them, the more available you become, the more easily accessible you are, the more they take you for granted. Make yourself less available. People who are musicians or artists, like musical artists, the less people see of them, the more interested people are. Look at Buju, for instance. Buju Banton. How long has that guy been locked up? That man, that king man, has been incarcerated for over a decade. As he went right back on his game, right? And people responded so positively. People couldn't wait to see him. People couldn't wait for him to come out. People couldn't wait for him to start doing music again. I was one of those people. But do you get it? He was unavailable for so long to the masses. He was so missed that when he came out, people would spend thousands of dollars if they had to travel to see him perform. Of course, he's an awesome musician, awesome artist, reggae artist, of course. If you don't know him, look him up, Buju Banton. The respect that you gain and earn by making yourself a rarity is unmatchable. It's hard to explain. But then, like, think about it. Another example, you have people who may have longtime friends. The more you start engaging, let's say you lost contact for a little while, the more you start engaging with them again, you realize it's going back to the same things. Like they haven't grown, they haven't changed. They are doing these exact things that they were doing for the year or two that you didn't speak, maybe even longer. Like we are meant to grow, we are meant to evolve, to change. That's life, that's fact, that's law. Okay? And so your time is all you have to actually better yourself, to evolve, to change, to actually grow, to push yourself, propel yourself forward. You can't do that if you constantly surround yourself with a bunch of time and energy thieves. Because some people, they don't just come to kill, steal, and destroy your things. They came to steal your time, your presence, your essence, your energy, your body, your affection, all of these things. Like people are so sinister nowadays and they are not even caring. A lot of people don't do the work. They don't put in the spiritual practices. They don't do the things necessary that are going to cultivate a mindset of productivity, a mindset of like growth and expansion, a mindset of wholesomeness. They're just into whatever, like willy nilly, whatever comes along, that's what gets their attention. Okay? I ain't that person. And so I am the kind of person who is going to respect my own time. If you really think about it, there's so many things out there that you can do that you would love doing that actually will make you such a better person or make you so much more happy in life. A lot of people, they don't even read. They don't even they don't try to learn things. Like sometimes you're at work and somebody will be sitting right at a computer and they're like, "Oh, what is this called? What is this thing supposed to be called? Or what's the word for this?" And I'm like, why don't you just look it up? You're online. Like, just look it up. And they're like, really? I don't get it. How could the resource be right in your hands and you don't use it? This is what gets me about this. Information that we're in, all of this technology that we're in, all of the AI that we're in, like people have given up. So many people, not all, of course, thank God, not you. But people around you, I'm sure there are people around you who are just completely asleep. And you're like, hello, like, where are you? Wake up. One, you have to be grateful for your own time. I'm not even jumping on the fact that you have to be grateful for those around you as yet. You have to be grateful for your own time, grateful for your life, grateful for your gifts, grateful for your presence, grateful that you want better for yourself. That's where it all starts, acknowledging that. And then moving forward, you have to value and protect that time at all costs because nobody else is going to do it for you. And if you don't do it now, when are you going to do it? Not now, then when? The level of disrespect that happens when people take you for granted is unmatched. Because when people start to see you like you're always going to be there, like you're a piece of furniture, like you have no other role in life except to be there to support them or to listen to them or to, give them things, they tend to lose respect for you because it's like, oh, you're not even a real person anymore. You're just here as my reservoir. When I run dry, I just hit you up and, you're going to fill up my cup. They don't care about how empty or how depleted your cup is. They don't care. They really don't care. Most of them, anyway. The majority. You have to care. Suck it up, pull back your energy, and start to focus on the things that make your life better, that make your life better. Guys, whoever's stuck along with this channel, you've seen it evolve, you've seen it change, and then you've seen it, spiral. But right now, I do this because I love doing it. This is what I love spending my time doing. Reaching out to others who are of like mind. I love spreading positive energy and messages that are actually going to boost people's morale, that's going to, make them think. So definitely, I appreciate you all for being here, for supporting the channel, for actually, coming back every time. Just say you haven't spoken to a group of people or some people for a while, and you took time to pour into yourself. You took time to do the things you needed to do. Maybe you hit the gym. Maybe you started eating better. Maybe you got a new job. Maybe you got a new place or whatever. You made some kind of upgrade to your life. And when you come back into contact with these people or this person or whatever, they're like, wow, you did that? You didn't even tell me you were going to do that? Oh, wow. That's exactly the point. Because you moved in silence, you gained the fortitude necessary to push toward what it is that you wanted. You could focus more on what you wanted. Sometimes people want to just pour all of their stress onto you so that they can feel better. Sometimes they know you're a listening ear. They know you always have something helpful to say. So they're going to just complain and come and tell you all of the negative things that happened in their life. It's a perfect example of the things that you need to pull away from, pull back from to protect your energy. Because they don't realize they're being an energy vampire. Maybe they don't have anybody else to talk to. Maybe other people have pulled back their energy so much that they can't even reach them. You, little Miss or Mr. Available, let me call Sue. Let me just pour all of this on Sue. And Sue has so many things she's dealing with at this particular time So many stresses, so many traumas, so many pains, so many things that she's currently working on also. And then you're going to pour all of your mess on top of my plate. Then you have people who never try to change their situation. They live perpetually in a state of agony, in suffering, in misery, okay? And all they want is company to join them. So here comes, let me call Sue. And you're like, didn't I tell you to do XYZ last time? Didn't I tell you to get rid of that old car? Didn't I tell you to get rid of that guy? Didn't I tell you you need to move out? Didn't I tell you you need to do this? Why are you still coming to me and complaining? Because, why? I'm available. I'm making myself available to them for them to do that. If I remove my energy, they would not be able to reach me. The more they're not able to reach me, the less they're going to try and reach me. Get it? You care more about yourself than you care about somebody who's not going to fix their own problem. And I know, this, it sounds like cold, but it's the truth. And then some of them will turn around and tell you, you're being cold. Oh, you turn so cold because you have a new job now. Or you turn so this because you this. Whatever, man. Let them think whatever they want to think. You know, you're doing better, and you're still striving for better. That's the point. Being a proactive person doesn't mean that, you don't take time off, you don't rest, you take your life so super seriously all the time. No time, but you put in that little bit of work every day, every day, every day. You work toward it. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people have not practiced doing that. A lot of people can't do that. There are a lot of people out here who are completely hopeless, and so they don't even try to do these things because they feel like, oh, what's the point? There's no point, you know? Like, oh, that's only for people who have money. That's only for the rich. Only the rich people do that. Or only white people do that. I've heard that so much in my life, it's unbelievable. I know, right? I know. Like, I remember when I was reading this book at my old job, The Millionaire Mindset. It's a kind of old book. Not that old, but, I love old books. So, one of my supervisors came in and he was like, oh, what's that you're reading? I said, Millionaire Mindset. And he said, like, good luck with that. And just continued walking off like, and I'm like, you see why I don't share things with people? Like why I don't tell people what's on my mind, like what I'm really doing. This is why I love you guys. This is why I love engaging. This is why, because I love to interact with people of like mind. You don't have to be exactly, studying the Kabbalah, but, you could actually just have a growth mindset. Don't be asleep like a dead man walking. That's all. That's all. Really and truly. You're alive. Be present. Have hope. But anyway, I digress. You guys, value your time, value your energy, your most precious resource in life. So, if this video has resonated with you, if you have any comments, if you feel like this video has hit home, definitely drop it in the comment section below. Thanks again for watching, and until I come back with another great one, peace out. Bye.